in raw format, where whether data is in systematic format, right? So to debug, or you can say to take out information from knowledge base, we use data mining algorithms, whereas to dig out or to take out information from data, we use syntaxes, like where they are very structured syntaxes. So very much familiar tool for us is SQL, that is structured query language. So this is what SQL systematic approach of digging information from systematic data. On the other hand, when you have raw information like paragraphs, there is no tabular structure. When you have the documents, PDFs, from them, if you want to dig information, then you use the mining algorithms. So, as far as our social media is concerned, every day or 24 by 7 we keep on posting, otherwise we keep on gathering the comments. So here the concept of data is work is introduced. So there are two parts of the data. So first is tip of the iceberg, and the second part is rest of the iceberg. So whatever comments or whatever posts we are spreading, we are floating on social media, it is just a tip of the iceberg. That much. It is very trivial part of the data. But somebody is listening us, we are unaware of it, and somebody, some system or some organization is tracking our behavioral pattern. So rest of the iceberg is nothing but that data, and that data, the huge amount of data which is not visible to us, is used for analytics purpose. So for this analysis, instead of, it is a, first of all I told you the big data. So what do you mean by big data? Whichever data is beyond terabytes, greater than terabytes in amount, is considered to be big data. So it can be the yottabyte, zettabyte. So this type of amount of data is considered to be big data. It is a tremendous data, huge data. So what all conventional algorithms are there, you cannot use them to analyze such type of data. So basically, there is a difference between analysis and analytics. So conventional approach is analysis, and now smarter technologies are focusing on analytics purpose. For example, we will take a simple example, Nika fashion. So every one of us is fond of purchasing online. What all articles are there, ethnic wears are there, or accessories. Okay. So consider the example of Nika fashion. So we are trying to discriminate analysis and analytics part. Okay. So in analysis, if I purchase in month of February something, okay, some article, some dress. In month of March, I purchased some another dress. Okay, this is the done. My shopping is done. So one I purchased in February, one I purchased in March. Analysis says that till the March, you just analyze, you just collect the history, and you just study it and just post it in a visualization, in the form of line chart, in the form of graph chart, in the form of pie chart. See what has happened. Means what? Analysis part collects facts and figures and just represent it. Either it creates the reports or it generates it some visualizations. Whereas in the analytics, facts and figures are analyzed, there some pattern is captured, and based on those analyzed patterns, the future trend or future strategy is developed. Means what? Analysis part only studies historical data, whereas analytics part studies the historical data and predicts the future trend. So in month of March, if I am purchasing ethnic wear, then that is March 2026. So probably in February 2027, means what? Next year, 1 month before March, that is in February, I may get notifications of same pattern of ethnic wears on my smartphone. So this could be possible just because of analytics system. So in this, we capture the insights of the user. What do users think about our content on social media, about our campaigns, about products of our brands, and based on that, either we try to rectify the unsatisfied users' queries, or else who all users gave us feedback in a very optimistic manner for their, means their feedback, their high ratings, we privilege it and we continue it as a success story. So after that, we will see that whenever you want to analyze the data, you need to use some data collection thing. So data collection of across social media or across the other big data systems can be done in two ways. First, you do the coding in any suitable, in any comfortable programming language like Python, Java, and either otherwise the second and easy on the scratch and ready to use method is to use tool. So there are various scraping tools are, which we call it as web scraping tools are available. Among them, I picked up AP5. So AP5 is very nicely collects the data and even minute details. When we will see practical, that at that time we will understand what type of data it collects, and it collects the minute details also, as previously said. Along with that, it saves the data. Along with that, it exports the collected data based on users requirement in any format. For example, if one user wants it in a JSON format, it exports the data, it converts the file in that format. If the user wants in CSV format, that requirement is satisfied. Otherwise, if the user wants it in a normal Excel sheet, then the data is exported in the Excel sheet. So all these things are done by the AP5. So AP5 is the web scraper and it is considered to be an actor, means actively it is collecting the data. No forged data is can be interpreted or can be intervened in between. So this is the uh, key points, or you can say these are the power points or power boosting points of using AP5. And the last but not the least, AP5 tool is very easy to use. You have to just give the direct URLs of that particular content, and the AP5 will scrape data for you. Next is what? AP5 can do sentiment analysis and reputation management. Means if any brand, for example, any Adidas or Nike, this has social appearance, they have their wall on social media platform like Facebook, then how its reputation is going on in the globe? It is stressed. So, and what all comments are getting done on that particular post or on that particular campaign is also staged. So there are two types of things: sentiments, where we capture the insights. What do you mean by sentiment? The sentiment in the simple language is what do users think about our product. That's it. One line definition in a simple manner. We can do so. Second thing is what? Whether users are satisfied with our product or they are not satisfied our product. This is the sentiment, and we capture this sentiment and analysis we do. Then competitive benchmarking. In competitive benchmarking, we can analyze follower growth, then engagement rates, and what all frequency, what is frequency of posting. That also we can analyze by using this. And trend discovery. As I told you, we are doing analytics and not the analysis. And in analytics, the analytic person is bound to predict, is bound to suggest the next, or you can say the future trading strategy or campaign strategy. So for this, the facts and figures in history, are studied, are analyzed, patterns are captured, and from that we use the, or you can say we predict the, or we cognate the future strategy. So it is a multi-platform, first of all. Basically, whenever you have one social media, for that social media you will get a package. For that social media, for example, for YouTube, you have the YouTube studio. It is dedicated to analyze the YouTube data. Likewise, after that, trends analysis or trends map or tweets map. So tweets map is dedicatedly used only for the Twitter data. So to remove these dedications, or to remove this strong adherence, what we can do, we can have a tool like Epify, which brings all the contents under one umbrella and it scrapes it. So you can scrape Instagram data, YouTube data, or any other data from any other social media by using Epify. And this is a very very important you can say advantage of AP5, that first of all it is a webhook, means what, very user friendly dashboard it has. And whenever we have whichever format we require, in that format the data is available to use. This data, these exported files, directly we can produce, directly we can import as a spreadsheet in Power BI or Tableau type of visualization. Then Google Sheets integration. It enables instant pivot tables and charts if we require. And it automates the daily social media content. Now, here I have used the word daily social media heartbeat. What do you mean by heartbeat? It beats every day, every second. There is no change. But impact of heartbeat is that our behavior, our actions, our movements. Similarly, Apify traps the heartbeats of the every social media. For example, on YouTube, if you have any content, so if that content got 10,000 likes and 100 dislikes, so compared to 10,000 and 100, dislikes are negligible, but still 100 means a lot because it's a non-zero. So what we will try to do in the next content, before posting the next content, we will try to upgrade it, improve it, so that we will get zero dislikes. So this is what, maintaining or tracking the heartbeat. Now here chaos are there, so many data grids are there, multiple informations are there, slang words are used, or multiple references are used, in links are there, outlinks are there. From this entire jargon, we can extract to the point data. So for this we have to use the Epify. And after that we will see the vidIQ tool. vidIQ tool, I have specifically used it for YouTube data. So this vidIQ, what does it do is, it audits the channel. It is also considered as a auditing the channel user. So when we will see this, we will come to know how to use it. vidIQ is very very important. It captures the SEO scores, then it captures the thumbnail performance, and if any particular thumbnail is discrepant with its actual content of the video, then it gives the negative impact and it gives suggestion also. All these things are covered by using your vidIQ. So first we saw the Apify. Apify is the scraping tool. It just collects the data and submits and provides the data. From that, analytics part is handled by the analytics tool. So today we are going to cover the working of three tools, three analytics tools, that is vidIQ, then TubeBuddy, and the third one will be the YouTube Studio. Now we will see information about TubeBuddy. Just a second. The presentation is getting. TubeBuddy is, as its name suggests, is dedicated analytics tool for YouTube information, YouTube data. So in this, what happens is raw data is transformed into the visualized and characterized data information. So you can have line charts also, you can have bar charts also. From that, you can directly infer what had happened in the previous years, what had happened in the previous, we can say decade also, and what is happened in the previous week also. And from that historical facts and figures, you can design your future strategy, future trend. So this pictorial information is very, very important. So what happens is there that whenever information is extending, or you can say crossing the beyonds, crossing the limits, at that time what happens, the data becomes big data. And whenever you have big data including mixture of systematic data and unsystematic, which we call it as unstructured and semi-structured data, so this blend uh, creates a chaos and very much, you can say, the jargons and confusions, and it is very much less accurate data. So if the input is less accurate or wrong input, then output is going to be error prone, obviously. So here we find out the answers based on missing context also, what all contexts are missing. So their information, their background, their history checks, all are done, and based on that data is inferred. So here we can take example of a word liquidity. So liquidity is the word which is used in two domains, commercial domains as well as in a chemical domain also. So if liquidity is used for showing the phase, or you can say state of the money amount, then previous background is checked up, and what all information is available, it is extracted, and based on the meaning of that liquidity term or liquidity nomenclature is derived. And after that, this visualization part either we can do manually, or we can use the tools for visualization like Power BI or and Tableau. So these two tools are specifically dedicated for visualization purpose. We can import the spreadsheets directly, and we can have the visuals. After that, what all stakes are there, stakeholders are there. So stakeholders only remain concerned, they are only concerned about either profit gains, otherwise losses. So they want to cover up the losses in the previous era, and they want to implement if the new strategy, then they, on what basis they will take decisions. So for that they need something base, some base they require, some foundation they require, and that foundation is created by the tools like vidIQ and TubeBuddy. So here the TubeBuddy is what, navigator. So just for an extension, it is a very comprehensive stack. It gives us the complete set of tools, and it is optimized tool. So we need, if we can call it as a on click approach. In on click approach, what happens, everything is ready. So you have to just click on the button, and every visual, in every possible manner, is available to study, and then just study it, analyze it, and pretend, or you can say predict the future tendency, future policy. And for first, most important thing is that SEO score. So SEO stands for search engine optimization score. So in the SEO score, what strategy we need to apply? There are so many calculative options are available. So these calculative options are purely program based, calculations based, and they handle the numerical data. But most of the times, what's the difference between human and machine is that in older days, human used to learn machines, right? We need to learn machine, how to operate it, and then we started using it like that. It was at that time. But nowadays, machines have become smarter, and they are learning They are learning the human behavior, human insights, and human likes and dislikes. Based on that, we get notifications on our smartphone. So this is what data empowerment, and data empowerment is captured, or you can say it is gained, it is done with a SEO strategy. So after that, we have the channel insights. So whenever we have deep channel analysis, growth intelligence, and content discovery, so these three are very important pivots for channel insights. So you can consider them as a spotlights also. Why spotlights? Because they don't cover the entire scenario. They just have the spots, they just have the towards or to the point information, and for that particular information, they collect the data. For that particular title, they collect the data, they analyze the data, and they predict the strategies. That's why they are called as spotlights. And after that, whenever we want to analyze our channel, either we can use TubeBuddy, otherwise we can use the YouTube Studio. But what's the difference between TubeBuddy tool and YouTube Studio is, if you don't have account your own channel on YouTube, you can use TubeBuddy to analyze others' channels. But YouTube Studio, for this tool, we have the limitation, we have confinement that first of all open your channel and you can analyze your own channel only by using the YouTube Studio. So this is the channel performance, how we can track it. So for example, here I have considered you can say one dummy channel, one mock channel, and for that I have analyzed its performance. Then on screen, as you can see, 10k plus insights are there. So insights are in the form of likes, comments, shares. Hovering time is also considered here. In the real time, hovering is very important thing. So hovering is of two types. First of all, partial hovering and complete hovering. So if any user is hovering for 3 seconds on a particular thumbnail, it is considered as partial hovering. Why? Because that entire content is of 20 seconds less. Whichever data is less than 10 seconds or less than 30 seconds, such a small amount of length of data is considered as an ephemeral data. So whenever we watch any reel or any small shorts, it is a type of ephemeral data. So all these are the real-time data. So whenever they are being watched by the viewers, they are being commented by the viewers at the same time in the real entity, in the real-time parameter, its performance is being analyzed. And the last one is what? Data points. It is a comprehensive metric. So whenever you call anything as a comprehensive, means what? It is considering all the minute details as well. So these metrics cover every aspect of that channel performance, in that number of subscribers, number of commentators, number of viewers, and after that SEO score. This is a numerical entity which is considered here, and that is also calculated by using TubeBuddy as well as YouTube Studio. So first of all, we will see the use how to use Epify. So Epify tool we can use. So here I am going, I am entering into the Epify dashboard. So here you can see its home page. So for example, you want to use YouTube, YouTube scraper. So see, all the information is viewed, is projected over here. So I will select this YouTube scraper. So for every scraping, for every content, and even for every platform, there is one dedicated actor. So for this, if we want to use it, then clicked on try for free button because it's a subscribed one. It's a for premium you have to pay, and for free trial you have to just click for the trial basis. So this is the dashboard of YouTube scraper. It acts as an actor. So here all these things, various parameters are given. How many videos you can search, how many videos you can analyze, that and quantity you can give over here. So this is what AP5 store we call it as, because it is comprehensive in nature. See, I have clicked on this direct URL. So in this tab you have to provide the URLs of the content which you want to scrape. So for example, here I have opened this Raj Shamani podcast, and this URL I have copied and I have pasted here. And likewise all the URLs I have pasted. After this, just click here save and start. So by adding here, I can add the multiple URLs also from different platforms and from different contents like Google, Facebook, Instagram. You require only thing is that URLs. So click on save and start, and this running of actor is started. So here this data, this file is ready to use. So if you want to export it for the further analysis, because as I told you, this is the rudimentary step of analysis. So here data is collected, but in which form you want for your next visualization or analytics application, that is asked here. So this prompt helps me to export the data in whichever format I need. So here you can say JSON, CSV, XML, Excel, HTML and all. So you click on any file format, and just click on download. So that particular file gets downloaded. So if I click on Excel and I download it, okay, so I have this file with me. So this is the downloaded file. I opened it. Okay. So how many URLs you have provided now? Those many rows will be formed here. See here. First of all, title of that content. After that, its ID, unique ID. It is given. It is assigned by the platform. After that, how many counts are there? Likes are there? How many number of subscribers are there for that channel? So here I scraped only Raj Shamanika channel and different videos falling under that particular channel. That's why number of subscribers are same for every video, because subscribers are counted based on for per channel, not for per content or for per video. Now every video's ka duration is given. So if I want to visualize it rather than viewing it in the this format, what I will do, I'll just select it. So there are two ways of visualizing this data. Simply you use the Excel provision, otherwise import this store this file with .csv extension and import it in the Tableau or Power BI. Otherwise, just select these columns, and you must. This is very one important thing is that all the columns must have. It is mandatory to be numerical data only. No textual data should be there while selecting. So when I select bar graph 2D or 3D, it will plot the data in this format. So this way. So this is the one way of visualizing the thing. So everywhere, see, you can see here view count is depicted in blue color, then number of subscribers in green color and likes in red color. So this is the visualization of collected data. After that, second thing we want to learn is all about TubeBuddy and vidIQ. So first of all, we'll try to understand the steps. So deliberately I have used Word document over here so that you can see clearly instead of showing it on PPT. So first of all, TubeBuddy installation. TubeBuddy is available in the web store of Google Chrome. So don't use Microsoft Edge or any other platform. Use Google Chrome because TubeBuddy, vidIQ, these tools are available in web store of Google. So first of all, install the TubeBuddy. This is the browser extension, of course, and install it. And after that, you go to any video channel or channel on YouTube, and then you can see this analysis data. And if you want entire data to be plotted, keep it as it is. Otherwise, remove the irrelevant tags, unused keywords, or else blank data, blank cells. This we call it as manual cleaning of data. And then group the videos by topic or category and then visualize it using any form you feel like. So I have used here bar chart. So when you download TubeBuddy, see here, you can see this type of icon, TV. So TubeBuddy ka, this is the icon. When you install vidIQ extension, you get this type of icon on your extension, on your browser. So this is the, you can see here for this particular content. For this particular content, I have this analysis generated by IQ, vidIQ. So here engagement rate is given, outlier is given, VPH is given. So this line graph is also given. So here on x-axis, time parameter is considered, on y-axis number of users who watched, who hovered, who clicked on that particular content. So all these things are given for the by the vidIQ tool. And where as far as TubeBuddy is concerned, you have the separate analysis for TubeBuddy. So here you have all the things like how many views are there, comments, see here, then likes, then creator suggested. See, these are the search engine optimization, then SEO score. So the very important thing is that SEO score. So this channel has SEO score 85. Probably, ideally, the SEO score should be more than 60%. It is better. It shows the popularity of your content on YouTube. So, this particular Raj Shamani's podcast content has a good popularity. That's why its SEO score is to be 85. Like after that, for that particular content, that particular video, these many are the views, these many are the subscribers and videos. How many videos are uploaded under that title is also given over here. So this is what aggregated analytics. So if you want to plot this, so for example, that particular channel, I have this. Okay, views and engagement score. There are so many parameters we can collect. But if you can see here, for TubeBuddy, I am focusing on views, likes, SEO scores. So here I have enlisted over here views like SEO score and visualization के लिए I have used the bar chart. So again I will go in the insert space and I will click on this and I can select these views likes and score and insert it and visualize it by using the 2D bar graph. So you can see on the screen that these things are plotted. So whatever information we have collected manually, either we can create the Excel file, and by using the bar charts, we can visualize it. And again, I'm telling you, you can convert this Excel into CSV and just import the spreadsheet in visualization tool like Jeffy, Orange, or Power BI and Tableau. After it, next is what? See here, vidIQ. So again, vidIQ extension is available in Google Web Store. Here I am collecting two things: views and engagement score. And normalized engagement values are there, means round off values are given. And we can plot it, we can visualize it by using line charts. So again, see here, these are the views, engagement scores, and we will select these columns and we will visualize it by using line chart. So line chart is showing us the trigonometry. So this is the wave which is showing the differences, or you can say discrepancies, or you can say the actual performance. So sometimes after a particular 400 users, the watch time and view time engagement is raised. Again it fall down. Again it got scrapped, again it got delimited. All these things we can visualize. So I need not to read the data, I need not to read this file at all, so I can ignore the file. This is the alphanumerical and textual data, I can simply ignore. And from this visual only we can analyze, okay, what had happened in the previous 1 week. Because human brain responds very impactful and in very efficient manner to diagrams, to images rather than textual and numerical information. That's why diagrams and visualizations are so important. So this is all about your tube buddy. And then the third tool we can see is that YouTube Studio. So first mandatory criteria is that, for example, this is the Raj Shamani's podcast channel. So I cannot analyze this performance of this channel by using YouTube Studio, because YouTube Studio ka basic requirement is that you can analyze only your own channel. You cannot analyze others' channel. So I opened YouTube channel over here. So this is my channel, and on this icon, if you click on this icon, you can see this YouTube Studio. You can download it, this extension, and after that, on this drop down menu, you can see the YouTube Studio. So click on it. So after clicking on it, I can see my channel's performance. So you can see my channel's dashboard over here, number of subscribers, number of views, watch times, and the number of contents which I have uploaded. So all these things are the content. Along with that, I can have the other data also, like number of subscribers and all. And after this collecting data manually and creating Excel file, we can plot it. So if you see the doc file, for YouTube Studio, I am focusing on views and subscribers. It gives us audience demography also, कि from which demography the responders, commentators, viewers are belonging to. And this I am plotting by using the bar chart. So select these columns, insert the, see, pie chart also I can use, 2D or 3D pie chart also. So you can see here, for every channel, for every content, not for every channel, only for my channel, for every video which I uploaded, I can see here views and subscribers over here. So this is the views. After that, I can use this for further analysis also. If it is a moderate one, it there is no likes or dislikes, or they are in moderate manner, there is no gap, big gap in likes and dislikes, that means what? My content is stubborn. So either I need to improve it, I need to change thumbnail so that I can grab the maximum number of users, maximum number of viewers. So after this, we will see. See here, I have what I told you, that important note. The YouTube Studio works only on self channel. So I would like to tell you all students that create your own channel. Okay, so whichever experiments you are performing in your lab sessions, shoot it. And that shoot you means screen recordings you can upload on your YouTube channel so that they will be helpful for your juniors. They will study, they will go through that channel, and they will know, they will understand how to execute that particular thing. So this way of exploring. Otherwise, if you are amateur persons, you can if you are the frequent travelers, you are creating traveling vlogs and all that, also you can upload on your thing. Otherwise, if you have any passion with you, like dancing or any art you like, so you can create it, record it, upload it on YouTube channels, and frequently you can access your channel, you can analyze the performance of your channel, and then you can decide the strategy. If your channel is getting popularity, then you will continue with the same content. Otherwise, you can improve, upgrade yourself. But for deciding the future strategy or future techniques, what to do next, this analysis plays a very, very important key role. Based on this statistics, we can take the decision in a very accurate manner and in a to the point manner. After that, again we will see, for example, data visualization using Jeffy tool. So this is one more tool, but it is a visualization tool. It is not analyzing tool. So today we learned first tool, that is AP5, which is a scraping tool. Then we learned working of three tools, which are the purely analytics tool. First one was TubeBuddy, second one was vidIQ, and third one was YouTube Studio. And at last, we will see the visualization tool, because as I told you, human brain responds more impactfully to the images, diagrams. That's why we need to visualize this alphanumerical data. That's it. So what I have done is I have used another social media platform, that is WhatsApp. So here what I did is, one family group is there, kitty party group. So here, by clicking on the three dots, first of all I exported the data. Click on more, then click on export a chart, and by exporting the chat, you will get the zip file. There are two options while exporting: without media and with media, that is included media. But I don't want media, that's why I selected without media option, and then I exported and I mailed that file because I need to import that file again. After it, see, that imported zip file, after extracting it, it looks like this. Okay, so here every timestamp, every date, what chat. See, this is just because of multimedia. In multimedia we can send emojis, gifs in the WhatsApp chat. So as I exported without media, that's why wherever emojis are used now, for that just a smiley is appearing, and entire textual data is retained as it is. So this is the chat of that family group. After that, create the CSV file. So you have to create the CSV file containing two columns. First is source and the second one is target. And after that, you can import this spreadsheet. So here I have used Jeffy 0.10. I downloaded it and I used it. So after downloading and installing the Jeffy, we go to its dashboard. So its dashboard is like this. So we'll wait for a while. It's taking time to load the Jeffy. So by that time it is loading, you can have the look at this. See, this is the dashboard. So we have to click on the new project. Okay. So this is the dashboard open. Click on the new project. And you have to import the spreadsheet. So if you want to see the spreadsheet, it has the two columns. See, the console is opened. So this white console is opened. On this, we can visualize in a network or graphical manner. So go to File, Import, click on Import Spreadsheet. And here you select the CSV file because CSV is suitable format for plotting the images, visuals on Gephi. So you can see here it's ready to create visuals. Here we are getting directed graphs. In the directed graphs, see here, separators are commas. Here we are importing ages table and the character set format, which is the sanctioned or which is authorized by IEEE, is UTF-8. So there are two columns, source and target, and then we can select here. Time representations are in the form of intervals. So here you can see graph type I want directed. You can have undirected, mixed also. So I am selecting directed. You can see number of nodes are 5 and number of ages are 9. Why number of ages are 9? Because 9 transactions or we can say 9 communications took place from one source towards the another text, another target, one node to another node. This way, directional communication has taken place over here. That's why 9 edges are there. So, in a simple language, in the CSV file, we are having 9 rows and 5 nodes are there. They are communicating with each other. So, we have exported the WhatsApp ka family group chat, and then we can have this graph plotting over here. So this is all about today's session. So this is what visualization tool. Now I would like to ask all participants that my explanation is over. Now if you have any queries, you are welcome to ask. And always remember, being a student, you have right hand, you have left hand. So what all degrees you achieve, it is your right hand. But whatever skill set you are developing on your own, that is your left hand. So with both the hands, you should appear either for higher studies or in industries. So software industries seek for both the hands, skill sets as well as degrees. So thank you so much for your patience and for your attention.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So, thank you so much, ma'am, for a valuable guidance.
You're
Heartfelt
very
thanks to the
from anyone.
Mrs. Heartfelt thanks to the Mrs. Bhakti Ahe, sorry, ma'am, for her inspiring insights on big data analytics in social media. Sincere gratitude to the faculty in charge, Professor Rohini Deshpande, ma'am, CSI in charge, Dr. Sanjeevni Devkar, ma'am, as well as the president, and most important, the participants who were so attentive throughout the session and be patient. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, attendants, for your energy. Made it memorable. Stay tuned for more such sessions. Thank you, ma'am. Wait for the feedback form. Please fill it in the group. Thank you.
Valuable time. Thank you, participants and all, for a valuable time. Please fill the feedback form, which will be shared shortly. Visiting the session now.